Hey guys, this is John from Close Fab. I've had a bunch of orders for my radius tools, so I wanted to do a quick instructional video of how to set a tool up, and we'll cut some work, and we'll just show you how easy it is to use. I have the tool set up here in my South Bend 10-inch lathe. I have some witness marks on here and some dicum. You can put them on your tool also if you want to. It kind of helps with setup. I hope it shows up here. I have one line showing center line of the tool. I have several lines graduated on the actual tool holder itself to give different distances. Alright, we have my center line right here, and then each line graduated a ½ inch from center of the tip of the tool. We're going to cut a 1-inch radius ball today, so I'm going to set my tool at my ½ inch line. So I'm going to be a ½ inch from the center of the tool. That's going to give me a 1-inch radius. I set my tool at a ½ inch and just lock the set screws. Now the tool's ready to cut. All right, I already set up some extra stock I've had laying around. Just some brass, one inch brass. The way I usually cut these to get a little standoff from the chuck is I mount them on a piece of all thread with a large nut here. It gives you more enough stability and rigidity for what we do with this type of material. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock this in my chuck. And I have about 3 inches of standoff here, just because if you have anything closer, you'll run into your chuck, so make sure you don't do that. Next thing I'm going to do is, with my tool marked at a ½ inch, I'm going to bring my carriage in with my tool pointing center of my work. That way when I go back to center, perpendicular with the work, it'll give me my 1-inch radius. I got my tool lined up perfectly in line. Now I'm ready to cut. When you're ready to cut, you make sure you start slow. It's always better to make lighter cuts than too big of a cut, and you run into a mess. So we're going to start out slow. I'm going to do a few passes, and then we'll talk about it after that. Alright, if you notice, it only took a few passes to round off the edge of that, at the very end, and that's already pretty much a finished 1-inch radius. I'm going to do one last pass to finish it off. Looks something like this. Now, if your machine is set up properly and your tool is set up to absolute zero, you won't have a little tip here, but mine's a little bit low. Not a big deal. I just take my file. We're going to file up that little bit of excess work or excess material here. We'll take some emery cloth, clean it up, and it'll be good as new. Alright, we have our completed 1-inch radius here. This also works with my convex, or as you were, my concave attachment, so we can do inside radiuses. Works the same way as far as measurements go, and as far as the setup, it's all the same. So there you have it. Again, easy setup, and if you experiment, you can do all kind of really cool stuff with this attachment. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.